everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Chadish. I'm excited to introduce another interesting topic. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends. In this video, I'm hosting Ilan Dray. Ilan is the Senior Director of Global Brand Experience at Aqua Security and former VP of Creative at Cybereason. With over 25 years of experience in advertising and multimedia, he created the Fusion Experience philosophy to bring a holistic approach to product design. Known also as the UX magician, he is a speaker for global events. Today, he will introduce us to the concept of the Fusion experience. Ilan, you actually introduced a new philosophy called Fusion Experience, and even you wrote a book about it. Can you take us through this concept?
Yes, pretty easy to explain. Fusion experience is something that I was inspired when I was in the real world, actually. Fusion experience is based on something called hospitality experience. Cagdas, have you been in a restaurant, right? That the experience is exceptional. I mean, not only what you get in your plate, you know what I mean? Everything, the service, it's clean, the smell, the music, the white lighting, everything is just perfect. Even if something happens that can be frustrating during your experience, someone is here to take care about you. We'll take the forks that just fall down. We'll bring you the water to your lady. We'll take care that the music is not too loud or they are not too cold or whatever can be something that disrupt your experience. Have you been into this situation, Cagdas?
Yes.
Okay, so I will explain you how it works. In France, for example, we have something called chef de table. It means like the guy in the restaurant that making sure that everything around the experience is perfect. Is not the waiter, is not the someone that welcoming, is not the guy at the entrance taking your car or the girl guiding you to the table or the chef is not at all over it. You don't see him in general or you don't see her. It's someone that is just very aware about who is in the restaurant, what's going on now, who is impatient, who is in stress mode, or who is want to take it easy, and we don't need to stress him. Is reading between the line and bringing you the best experience, and then you come back at home, with a great culinary experience, but also a total experience that will make of you an ambassador of this restaurant because you are going to recommend it to anyone.
Yes.
You have the same feeling when you go to hotels. Okay, so this kind of experience, when I look at it, it's very interesting. And I said to myself, why we don't have this in the digital world? Why in the digital world we are thinking as a user experience very linear from A to B, from A to Z, We are trying to define persona, we are trying to define scenarios. Everything is okay, but nothing is linear, really. Every one of us is different. Maybe you get into an application and you are stressed, and maybe you get into an application and you have patience. Maybe you are in the subway, or maybe you are at home, lay down with your iPad. So the experience cannot be defined like it's one way. And I was trying to think what will be if we implement this kind of philosophy of hospitality experience in the digital world. And it became very interesting. And I wrote a book, a full framework, a philosophy, I call it, because it's much more to create a conversation that will lead other people to implement it in their life, in their digital experience, or even at any level. I feel today, more than ever, Cagdas, that the world is trying to divide people, and I'm thinking what we can do to fuse them back. And fusion experience is about fusion of experiences from different worlds, trying to combine into your technology other technologies, trying to invite people to a complementary experience. I will give you an example. If you are using that today Waze, you are doing this
Yes.
map application, so
Yes.
you will notice that they added an option to listen your music during that you are driving to
Navigating, yeah.
navigating. Why? You have this little a music icon. You click on it. You can connect to Spotify or to your YouTube or to your SoundCloud, and now you are listening music in two ways. So this combination of two technology implementing in two ways make the user experience better, because as a driver, I don't need to go out of the application to open now my Spotify and to choose the music. It's integrated. And this aggregation and fusion of experiences make my experience better. And I have many other use cases, but think about it this way. Make it, I hope it's clear and it answers your question.
Actually, Ilan, you kind of have a good saying, literally creating holistic digital experiences that are more connected to reality. This is kind of the philosophy and opening, even the sentence of the book. But do you really think that businesses nowadays in 2022 have started applying fusion experience to their, businesses, to their applications? How do you see it? I know it's a, new philosophy. We see some good examples like the Waze example. Do you see some other businesses taking benefit of this? Because you are right, everything is converging together now. The reality and the physical world really is like together. It's like inseparable right now.
Yeah. So in most of the use case where I'm implementing this fusion experience, I look at it like, I will give you another metaphor, the Philharmonic. When I come into a company, you have very good people. You have department, and each department, playing is the music very separately. You have a department of HR, you have the department of marketing, you have department of product design, and so on and so on, R&D. And at the end of the day, think about like silos experience. Not everyone know everyone, right? Most of the time you will be surprised. Even departments that are in the same floor don't know each other.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
was very surprised when I was working at Cybereason that the department of product design do not know the department of creative design team, and just by connecting them together, just creating a meeting, it changed the world. It seems logic for me that creative people need to work together. But let's take it something completely no obvious. Most of the user experience experts complain all the time. I don't have access to my client. I don't have stats. I don't have data. Sometimes I'm just sitting 5 meters, I'm not joking, Cagdas, of the
Yeah,
support team. What is the support team? The support team get all the frustration
all
of
the
the
insights.
users, all the inside just in front of you. It's, like, hello. And this is exactly sometimes just by connecting the dots in the right way and be able, because you are like holistic maestro, just to come back to my metaphor of the Philharmonic, everyone, you have a very good violin, you have a very good piano art pianist, and you have another good drummer. But at the end, they play very chaotic, and the job of the maestro, you never see him in general, is not on the stage, is back to
Yeah,
the public, and he gives the key when to play and how to play. And together, it creates a melody. So you fusion experience is this new also expertise to be able to look like a bird view and connect the dots. This is very important. It's by creating the right conversations. It's by bringing people together, not only technologies together. You got my point?
yeah.
If in the first question I was talking about fusioning API integration and aggregation of experiences, like the example of Waze, now I'm talking about another perspective of experience, bringing people together. I will give you another one that is very beautiful. At the end of the day, user have in the digital world feel the products. They feel it
Yes.
from the interface, from the front end, what we call it. But there's a lot of things behind the scene. And if the things work better together, I believe the user will have this feeling. If everything is connected behind the scene, imagine at the end of the day, it's like a car. You drive a Tesla because someone was thinking that the motor need to be silent, because it's going to be electric, because there is all the sensors that make your driving experience better. So all the people work together to make your experience better at the end of the day. And this is Fusion Experience. It's also to take care about the people experience inside the company to make them feel better. I call it people experience. And it's not just the job of HR. It's really the experience, how they feel engaged to come at work. You see what's happening now at Twitter,
Yes.
it's very crazy. So you need the Fusion Experience to connect people. It's about space experience. How do you feel as an employee in the company? How it's built an open space, or if you work in rooms, or if you have location around the world, how you connect the space. This is called space experience. It's not only about the product design experience or the brand experience. That is for me the obvious, that they need to be, that there is already expert and they can communicate together. But imagine now I bring all this together, the technology, the people, the space, the product, the brand, boom. This is the secret sauce of Encode. Everyone asks me, Ilan, how is that Encode all the time produce new unicorn, new? Because we care. We care as people. And and all the lions, the team of Encode, until now, I see the designs are it's just white because they care. And the user at the end of the day will feel it, believe it or not.
And also, I think, Ilan, you kind of mentioned there are like, good business applications with the concept of metaverse. Now we need to just literally start creating as a business. If you are, let's say, behind this fusion experience concept, I think the metaverse is now dictating you, okay, you need to think about this fusion experience in the first place, because you have this digital world, you have the brand, people, technology, and outside, world as well. Uh, how do you think this metaverse will kind of drive the fusion experience? And I know that you are also working on some a new cool thing on metaverse as well. Can you just give us some hint of what you are working on?
Okay, in exclusivity for Cagdas. My friend, I love you. And so Fusion Expanse is also about this relationship, friends from in the other side of the world, keeping connecting together. It's very important. So first of all, I want to be grateful. It's very soon Thanksgiving in the US. So I'm very grateful to every one of us that brings love and allows this kind of conversation, because it's all about love at the end of the day. So in the metaverse, that is something that a lot of people don't know how to 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 what to think about it. Okay, but the metaverse is already here. It's not just a concept. It's not just the meta of Facebook. The metaverse exists since 1992. I'm doing, speaking around the world about it. And it's also, when you play Minecraft or Fortnite or this kind of million multi-player game, the game industry that are led by Microsoft, Sony, and this kind of big corporates, and Facebook just want to be in the game, so invest $10 billion to get into it. But there is already a lot of things going on. 9 million visitors went to see Travis Scott live concert on Fortnite. 9 million connected in real time to see this happen. It's insane. It cannot happen in the real life, a concert of 9 million people. Think about it. Even Woodstock is not even close of that. So
It's
the
actually
metaverse, yeah,
crazy number, right? 9 million people
yeah,
watching a concert in metaverse.
and participating in things. It's not only seeing, it's not only a YouTube live stream. It's dancing. They have their own avatars. They are together. They can go to have to purchase merchandising. There is tokenization. There is a marketplace. There is virtual beers. It's so fantastic. I'm excited. So to say that, it do not exist, it's a scam, they mix it with NFT and so on. NFT is just a little use case of a big technology that's called blockchain. And the metaverse is where it will happen. So it happened already, guys. And if you are not there, you miss the trend. Or I highly recommend to any designer, any experience expert to start to learn tools that are for free, actually. Like, you can build your world in a Sandbox is a very beautiful tool. You can try to create your own NFT before to criticize, maybe try on OpenSea, it's for free. And of course, there is sometimes scams and there are many in the NFT, but like everything at the beginning, before it comes to regulation and to compliance and to so on, and to rules from a legal perspective, of course, it's the the Wild West world, like in the beginning of the internet. So the internet is the metaverse. The internet is here to stay, that's for sure, and the metaverse is here already, and it's here to stay. Now more than ever, by the way, I am buying a Bitcoin and so on because it's the right timing.
And Ilan, how about your new exciting venture, which is exclusive for this interview, Inoplaya? What are you building right now, and how will it change the world?
So Inyo Playa is also a very beautiful love story. I was talking about love. A big team actually already, but it started with Noemi, that you know very well, our good friend, that she's the manager of Starburst Israel. And Starburst Aero is an innovator accelerator for any startup in the aerospace industry. It's a French accelerator, but they are located actually everywhere in the world, in Los Angeles, in Israel, in Tel Aviv, in Dubai, in different areas in the world. And during the COVID, since I mentor a lot of the startup in the space industry, we notice that they get really a negative impact of the COVID, because all the air trade show were canceled one by one. It's like crazy, and most of the big deals happening during this air trade show, where they invested millions of dollars to make them happen, in Paris and in so on. Now, I said, why it's only one time in a year? Why they can have a booth, a virtual booth that can be there all the time? And we came up with this idea with Noemi. You have a real ecosystem of the top of la crème de la crème of actors in the space and aerospace industry, the best of the startup in the aerospace industry and space innovation. You have the best of the best investor that are investing into this industry. And you create an original, unique, niche, very professional ecosystem. Let's make it a metaverse. And it will be the first metaverse that fusion experience from different category of personas, of people and experts, and connect them in the virtual world, to have a presence, to have the possibility to connect professional to professional. It will not be open to public at the beginning. It will be only a professional, holistic experience and universe that will recreate all this real life experience in the metaverse and allow them to connect. And I believe from an investment perspective, it's small money for them, because they invested a lot of money in the big events, and to make them and to place them together and to give them this VIP connected world, I do believe it's a huge opportunity for them as for us. And we came up with very motivated people, friends of that are part of the team, Desiree, Andrew, and other cool guys, and and now we are just finalizing a lot of last details to 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 get every level of interaction available in InnoPlayer. The tokenization, the gameplay, it's not really a game, it's really a professional
Connection, yeah.
platform. But gameplay means how will work all the scenarios possible. The lands, virtual lands, they will have virtual presence, virtual booths, and so on and so on. So I'm really looking for something that is going to be very disruptive. And what is today for the space industry can be tomorrow for other industries. And we can very easily, I can envision a new kind of meta LinkedIn. You know what I mean? Connecting professional people to professional people.
Even Ilan, as you kind of mentioned at the beginning of the interview, on InnoPlaya, the startups, the investors will meet virtually, and then this relation will continue in the physical world. So it's a perfect example
Yes,
of this fuse, the connection and the conversion.
exactly. The purpose at the end of the day that it will be a follow-up of all the effort that they are doing in the real world to connect people. And it will be also an opportunity for people that don't have the possibility to travel now to Paris Expo Air Trade Show and to see it live, like the concert of Travis Scott, by being in the virtual world. And this is fantastic. Just not lately in Singapore with Aqua Security, one of the, I'm working as a senior director of creative brand experience, global brand experience at Aqua Security, and one of the things that one of the opportunities that I had just last week, it was to create a booth design, but also to create to imagine how it will be in the metaverse, because the same event happened in the real world and in the metaverse. And it was very interesting from a designer perspective to think about the three-dimensional angles of this experience.
Ilan, thank you so much. You provided us a lot of good insights, but you made a good point. Now we need to just think from the design point of view, not only in a linear way, but in a more 360 holistic way. And we need to just connect the dots and make sure that the physical experience, the virtual experience, and the other, business players, they kind of, kind of are connected in
Complement.
many aspects.
Exactly. And it's not only about design. It's a book for a product manager. It's a book for product owners. You know what I mean? Also a book for entrepreneurs that at the beginning of their startup need already to think why I'm going to develop this future. Maybe I can collab with another startup and we can help each other, and creating new use cases that will save you money, time for sure, and maybe work with better experts than you that was able to develop their own feature of music player. But no, they said we are going to do an API integration of all the best music services in our application. And this is for me revolutionary because it opens you a world where we will be able to communicate more together, to work together, to collab together, to connect the people, and to bring peace to this world. I think we need it.
Especially, I think we need it more than ever as we are approaching 2023. But Ilan, I want to thank you so much. You opened our eyes. You kind of share an important philosophy that not only a UX designer should take into consideration, business owners, startup founder, managers, directors, literally every one in a business should just think this mindset, not only one single department, and we shouldn't be in silos anymore. I want to thank you so much. For our viewers, again, I want to just show the link below. You can just check the Fusion experience, and I strongly recommend everyone to get this book and just refer to it during your business journey. And last but not least, Ilan, that was always a pleasure talking with you. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup, and toda raba.
I want to give a special gift for your audience. Okay, Cagdas, it's just for you. So whoever is purchasing the book, Fusion Experience or Design, that is limited edition, only 500, from this podcast, I will give a complimentary 1 hour of mentorship via Zoom. We will find a way. If you are in Tel Aviv, I will be more than happy to meet you for free. So this is an extra bonus for your beautiful audience. And thank you again.
Ilan, thank you so much. So for our audience, if you buy this book after watching this podcast, please reach out or comment below, and you will get 1 hour complimentary mentorship by Ilan Dray, one of the foremost experts in this area.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Peace. Ciao.
I hope you enjoyed this video. In the next episode, I'll be hosting another guest with an inspiring topic. Please subscribe to my channel and share this video. Till next time, always go with the flow, stay awesome, and listen to your heart. Bye for now.